Hey guys, Russ here from mattandruss.com. So happy that you could join us, coming to you straight from my house in Wildwood, Missouri. So make yourself at home. As you can see, we have a different scenery this time besides just a white plain wall like I was in my dorm room. Um, really just want to share with you guys what's been going on with my summer and what I've been learning. And Matt did a great job last week with 2 Timothy 2:23 and 24, and just talking about these these weird, strange, pointless arguments that we get in, that we get worked up somehow over, and they're really pointless, and they can cause us to sin, which is not good. But what I want to talk to you guys about this week is the topic of secret sin, and how it just destroys you literally from the inside out, and how it's destructive to not only you but the people around you. Um, I've known people even this summer whose lives are permanently just destroyed because of this secret sin, whether it be drugs, or stealing, or sex, or whatever. um, it's just horrible, and the worst kind of secret sin, I think, is sexual sin, secret sexual sin. And it talks about in the Bible, um, how with all the other temptations, stealing, judging, whatever, it kind of just says hang in there, um, you know, study the word, whatever. But when it comes to sexual sin, just flee, just get out of there, because you can't do it on your own. We're human, and especially guys, it's the way we're wired, and you just can't. You gotta have someone there with you, or you're gonna fall. And what happens is, with secret sin, you can have someone whose heart is, almost, all for the Lord, but you have this part of their heart that, whether it happened in their youth, or whatever, is not sold out to the Lord, and it's is serving this other thing, whatever it be, sex, drugs, some sort of addiction, whatever, and it's secret. And what Satan does is he comes in and goes, "Listen up, buddy. Here's the deal. You've got this in your life, and you know that it doesn't look good, and no one else struggles with that. And if you were to tell somebody that you struggle with that, they would not like you anymore. So you should probably just keep that a secret." And we listen to that. We listen to what Satan says, and that's what destroys us. We keep it to ourselves, and we don't, because Satan knows that the only way that we're going to get out of that is if we get accountability, if we get friends to come in and help us with that. And so people keep it to themselves, and pretty soon you've got this thing building up in your heart, one tiny thing at a time, so that pretty soon you look back and you're like, how the heck did I get here? How am I the way I am? And it just doesn't add up. And what happens is, if we don't learn to deal with this now, if we don't get accountability, or learn to guard our eyes, and learn to guard our actions, we carry this into our relationships with our friends, and eventually those of us who are going to get married, they carry them into our marriages, and it just destroys you from the inside out. It's disgusting. There is a person who a lot of my friends know this summer, who is now serving 2 life sentences, plus 30 years in prison, for the secret sin that was in him. Guy loved the Lord, awesome teacher, awesome speaker, but just had this one part of his life that wasn't handed over to the Lord, and no one ever knew about it. And if he had gotten help, if he had let someone in on it, maybe he wouldn't be there where he was now. And the verse that I'm really camping on, and really want you guys to hear, comes out of Psalm 101:3, and it says, "I will not set before my eyes anything that is worthless. I hate the work of those who fall away. It shall not cling to me." And it's such a powerful verse, and what it's talking about is, I will not set before my eyes anything that is worthless, anything that is of this world, anything that's going to cause me to stumble, to be tempted to do something. I'm not even going to let it in my eyesight, because I know that if I do, it's going to have one foothold on me, and it could cause me to get there. And one step at a time, I will slowly start to just fade away. And so that's my encouragement to you guys. Secret sin is just, it's just horrible. We all have it at one point or another, but we don't have to live with it. That's Satan's lie. Keep it a secret. Don't want anyone to know. You can't listen to that. Find someone who you deeply trust with all your secrets and just confess to them. Say, hey man, look, I need help in this area. And you'll find that you're not alone. You're not alone. And that's just really what's been on my heart this summer and what I'm continuing to learn about. And I hope this encouraged you guys somehow. That's going to be the memory verse for this week, Psalm 101:3. Again, it's, I will not set before my eyes anything that is worthless. I hate the work of those who fall away. It shall not cling to me. It shall not cling to me. That's awesome, guys. Stay encouraged. Check us out, mattandruss.com. If you have any emails, shoot them to us. Me and Matt, we love you guys lots. Take it easy.